Good morning. I'm Councillor Mike Warren, Chair of this licensing subcommittee, and I have my colleagues, Councillor Kevin Parker and Councillor Sarah Peck as colleagues on the subcommittee. We are holding this meeting this morning for JB Foods review, and should we have any interests? Does any of the committee members have any interest to declare, and the nature of those interests? Councillor Parker.
No interest, Chair.
Councillor Peck.
No interest, Chair. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I've got no interest. I will ask the licensing officer, Andrea Hill, to outline the application, please.
Thank you, Chair. So this is a review application in respect of JB Foods, 4 Sheaf Street, Daventry. The application is an historic one that started in March 2017. The application for review was advertised on the premises and in the reception area of Daventry District Council as required by legislation back then. The review was sought by PC Chris Stevens on behalf of Northamptonshire Police and was in relation to all 4 of the licensing objectives: prevention of crime and disorder, public safety, prevention of public nuisance and protection of children from harm. During the consultation period in 2017, we received further information in support of the application by Dr. P. Barker of Public Health Northamptonshire and Deborah Jewell on behalf of Daventry Town Council. The information they supplied was in relation to the effect nitrous oxide has on the body when you take it, and historic written logs of incidents in the vicinity of the shop. The police had collected evidence regarding the sale of nitrous oxide to customers and employment of people not eligible to live and work in the UK. A hearing was held on the 11th of June 2018. The decision was made to revoke the licence based solely on the evidence regarding the employment of non-eligible staff. That matter was appealed, and after negotiations, the revocation was converted into an 8-week suspension that was carried out in July and August of 2018. We believe no alcohol was sold during this period as it was removed from the shelves, and we carried out several spot checks during that period too. A Crown Court case was being pursued in 2019 in relation to the sale of the nitrous oxide. Unfortunately, we have no information to confirm whether the court hearing has been concluded. As the review case had been delayed for over 2 years, the police were keen to have the premises licence review heard as a matter of priority. Although Barrister Duncan Craig was adamant it wasn't appropriate for the case to be heard, and it could have been prejudicial in the court case, the subcommittee decided to hear the case with a different representative from Northamptonshire Police so as not to jeopardise the Crown Court case. So at the hearing on the 5th of June 2019, the licensing subcommittee members decided to revoke the licence. The applicant appealed and a further magistrates court hearing was arranged for the 30th of July 2019 for directions. The full hearing commenced at Wellingborough Magistrates Court on the 2nd of December 2019. On a matter of law, the hearing was debated prior to the sale of nitrous oxide being discussed. Basically, the thought was that the matter was res judicata, meaning it was duplicitous. Having already revoked the licence for one element of the review, we were then hearing the second matter and revoking it again for the second time. Even though the initial decision was converted to an 8-week suspension, only one decision can be made and the case should not have been separated and 2 separate decisions made. The court's decision was the appeal against the second revocation should be remitted back to Daventry District Council to quash the decision to revoke the licence for a second time. As directed by Wellingborough Magistrates Court on the 2nd of December 2019, councillors, you are advised to quash the premises licence review.
Thank you, Andrea. Do you have any questions of Andrea, Councillor Parker?
No questions, Chair.
Councillor Peck?
No, Chair. Thank you.
I don't have any either. Do we have any reason we cannot grant the revocation of the licence? No. Okay. The Wellingborough District Council Magistrates Court request is granted. We will inform Wellingborough magistrates within the next 5 working days of the decision. As I say, we grant their request. Thank you. I'll call an end to the meeting.